It's the Able Sisters! They're here! Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons! We have a letter from Simon! My birthday buddy Steven made me feel real happy when you celebrated my birthday. Your present was super neat. I could tell you care about me, Steven, so let me show you how much I care about you. You smell neat. Okay. And Caroline, Steven, you're the best! What are you up to right now? Something fun, I bet? You always have the greatest ideas, so I was thinking of you, and I guess I'm writing to ask if we can plan to do something together soon. Aww, we can always do stuff. Whatever you want to do. I'm actually not the best at ideas, but I mean, I'm always open to stuff. A race car bed. Oh man, Simon must think really highly of us. I'm putting that in the house. I mean, who didn't and doesn't want a race car bed? Come on now. Do I even have room? I may not have room with the turnips on the floor. I think it's bigger than 2 squares, isn't it? It's not gonna let me place it here because... Oh no. Okay. Heck yeah. Nah, I just wanted to lay down. I'll leave the cot there for now. I'll have 2 I don't have room to put the cot into storage. So, you know. Man, it's a good thing I'm not really using this microphone anymore, because I just bumped it. Rubbing my eye. So, where we don't have the most amount of time, I think I am going to basically... Oh, hello, lilies, look. I think I'm going to head straight for the Nooklings, just so I can see what the turnip prices are right now. I mean, Monday morning is almost never a good turnip day, like good turnip time, but sometimes it is. So I want to make sure that it's not like an amazing price right now, because there is always a chance. A little hamster on a wheel. Turnip prices, my man. 65 bells. Ooh, that's high. Okay. This has a chance of being something good this week. Hopefully I get a really good, like, afternoon turnip price so I can just be like, hey, my gates are open. Come buy turnip. Come sell your turnip. You know. Because I can't exactly do that well with the morning price because I check it so close to noon. It would be like, you know. Plus, I am actively recording right now, and I don't know how that would exactly impact a recording to have people coming into the island. Because it's cutscenes every time someone comes in. So, you know. But, yeah, that is my plan if I ever get a good turnip price, is to just be like, hey, island open. Come make your bells. I will say right now is kind of a mild test for my computer. Because I don't know if you can actually hear the microphone, not the microphone, my computer fan in the background. The computer's not as loud as it used to be. But, I mean, recording with 2 instances of OBS is already pretty taxing on the computer. But I have added an extra layer of taxing today, mainly by getting distracted and not realizing what time it is. And I have a game running in the background, because it's not a game that you can just save your progress mid-run. I am playing Dungeon Defenders. Namely because, like, I've been interested in playing it again lately, so... But okay. Let's plant some more sugarcane here. Right, I need to actually, like, dig a hole for it, don't I? Or do I need the sprout? And these aren't sprouts. Okay, no, I can plant these. Good. Let's get more sugarcane going on. Let's fill in these gaps. And then see where that leaves us. Because I want these to be a little more worth our watering can durability. Just a little. Okay, so 3, 6, 9. Okay, that's perfect. It still looks a little silly, but we'll just have a line of our sugar cane. That way we can do this in 3 waters. But yeah, I'd actually... And this is a thing that'll probably be a standalone bonus video some Sunday. Because I do want to do just random bonus videos from time to time. But, I had the thought today, namely because a YouTuber I watch also did this kind of thing, where they basically just stopped to go over their, like, top 10 favorite games. And that got me thinking of, like, man, I could probably do that. And, like, I imagine a fair few of the games I would put on a, like, top 10 games list are games that people have probably never even heard of. And I think that would be kind of cool. It'd also let me complain about Ocarina of Time and how Majora's Mask is so much better. But, you know. Because that's definitely up there. Yeah, I'm really, like, mucusy phlegmy today. What's up, Steven? Need something? Need me for something? What you doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Check it out. I'm making a tree branch wreath. DIY stuff takes some major elbow grease, so I like to go all out on it. Yeah, I'd love to give that a go. Let's do this. Okay, let's see how yours comes out. Nothing like building something with your own hands. Indeed. Blah. Gassy. But yeah, I ended up writing up a list of, like, basically just, like, hammered it out really quick of, like, my top 10 favorites, which is... Ooh, we have another visitor! I don't know if you're always here, but she is Label, or Labelle. Hello, I'm Label, or Labelle, the fashion designer. I'm not sure if you've heard of me. Of course I've heard of you. I mean, I've only recently decided to become an independent designer, so you might say I'm still in training. That's why I'm traveling lots of different places. I want to see and learn about as many styles as I can. In fact, I wonder if maybe you can help me put on a little style exercise. It goes like this. I'll color out a specific fashion theme, and then you change into an outfit that matches that theme. You'll have to model it for me, of course, but I'll give you a gift for your trouble. Sure, why not? Wonderful, thank you so much. Let's get to it. I'd like you to show me a sporty outfit. Got clothes that are comfortable to move around in, or maybe something that an athlete would wear. Use some sporty clothing to give an idea what I'm looking for. Okay. She's giving us a shirt. It's a T-parka combo. Okay. Well, that's what they'd say in the fashion business anyway. I'll be waiting right here, so come back anytime. I should have read through her dialogue better. I'm trying to think through how I'm going to do a sporty outfit. We don't have many clothes. I mean, Mabel's only been here a few times. As you might guess, she is one of the Able sisters. We have yet to meet my favorite Able sister, but I think it's probably everybody's favorite, or close enough to it. Okay. I think I can just change with this, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. I mean, we do got multiple track pants and athletic stuff, so we can do that. Sneakers are pretty sporty. So it's sneakers. This is apparently pretty sporty. We'll throw these on because they're pants, and I like pants more than... I mean, this is a ball cap, so... That's something. And sunglasses, because we're gonna be outside. This is sure an outfit. Bam. Wait, I have a thing? Why do I have a thing? Okay, we have this. But that wouldn't have come from that. Or a vibrant baby. Okay, Ah, there was a thing for using that. A closet is a must-have item for fashion trendsetter. I'll offer Nook Miles to anyone who has a closet and changes outfits, thereby increasing the chances of an island fashion trend catching on. We're a trendy model. I sure hope LaBelle thinks so. Because I don't think so, but it's what we got. But yeah, I do really want to work on making a video of like my top 10 favorite games. I might even like basically do effectively top 20 with honorable mentions, because just writing out the list of stuff, I was at like 24 games. So you've changed clothes. Can I take a look at the outfit you came up with? Sure, it's not good, but let's see it then. See. Wonderful. That's it exactly, is it? Combination of clothing radiates that perfect sporty look. There's so much I can learn from your sense of style. Is there? I want to give you something to show you how much I appreciate your help. You ever heard of tailor's tickets? You can take a tailor's ticket to the tailor shop and exchange it for an item that costs 3,000 bells or less. And you can't use it at Timmy and Tommy's shops. Still, I hope you use it to buy something nice for yourself. I'll send my gift to you in the mail, so be sure to look for it there. And please take this too. I made it with my own 2 paws. Aww. She's making her own clothes now. It's a LaBelle hat. You see? I hope you like the look. It's a design from my fashion label. Aww. I mean, my label is new, so it's not famous yet, but it's called LaBelle. I used to go by that name when I first started to be a designer, but these days I'm using my real name, Label, while LaBelle lives on in my, fashion label. Oh, I hope it's not too confusing. Well, I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you for being so very helpful. Aww. I'm so glad she found herself. It's something we all need to do from time to time. I'm still in the process of doing. And a DIY recipe, and you know what? Let's put on her hat. Bam. I do like this hat. Which, also, fun fact about hats, which I know you might be like, how can you do a fun fact about hats? Bear with me here. Effectively, you know how this hat is like this? Yeah, that's just how hats used to be. Every hat is basically this hat, but shaped. With the exception of, like, ball caps and, like, weird things. Like, a cowboy hat. Well, you take this, you round up the sides, you put a little dent in the middle. A trilby or fedora. You take this, you fold up the sides, put a dent in the middle, then trim the edges. This kind of summer hat. You just put the hat on a thing, steam it, put a band around it. Like, there's this hat design is every hat. Like, it's actually, at least I find that really cool. That, like, basically every hat is just this design. And that is my tidbit about hats. I hope it was enjoyable. We have the Able Sisters. Let's come see. Ooh, Caroline's right in here. We kind of just pushed her back in. Hey there, welcome to Able Sisters, where we sell fashions made lovingly by Claw. Oh hey, it's the great spot finder, Steven! Thanks for picking this fantastic location for us. We decided to put down roots here on Ostera and keep selling our clothes and accessories. Here, let me give you a quick tour of our shop. Okay, so when you first walk in, you'll find our recommended items right there, front and center. We change these up every single day, you know, to keep things fresh. Then over on the left, you'll find mannequins. They're dressed up in whatever seasonal outfits we're into. We change them up from time to time, rather than daily. Still, we hope you'll be inspired. And of course, you see something on the mannequin you love, you're more than welcome to buy it. Which brings us to the back wall. Here you'll find custom designs, brought in by our customers. We'd love to display your designs, of course, and if you want any of these designs, they're yours for free. Speaking of custom designs, next to the wall, you'll find our custom design portal. Use that kiosk to order designs from creators all over the world. Even share your own. Then we have the fitting room. It's on the right side of the back. So you can go try on anything that's available for sale that day, including in all the color variations. Our display space is limited, so the fitting room is also the place to check out items we couldn't put out. The fitting room is really great, and it's a terrific way to see how an outfit is coming together. I think that's everything. Wow, I guess I get kind of chatty when I'm talking about the shop. That's okay, Mabel. We're open every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I hope I'll be seeing you in here lots. I'm sure you will. Caroline, please no. I mean, those designs aren't bad, but I understand this was designed by someone from any aisle. It's a unique style, Hula. Yeah, I hope you don't wear it. Favorite character, Sable. Sorry, can't talk. Aw, she's forgotten us. That is a cute dress. There's nothing in here I particularly won. Like, nothing in here is particularly my style. I mean, what I'm wearing isn't particularly my style either, but I'm sure I'll find something in here eventually. We don't exactly have the storage space to, like, buy a bunch of stuff right now, so it makes sense that I would not be buying stuff for now. Let's get back to our daily routine. I'm having one of those days where, man, talking has really taken it out of me. I am weirdly feeling just blah from all that talking. I don't know why. It's only when I'm, like, reading dialogue. Do I just not space things properly? You guys are hearing me. You guys can tell me. Am I, like, not actually using punctuation when I'm talking? When, like, reading dialogue? It kind of feels like that. Okay, let's come in and see Simon. Let's see if he put his bonfire down. He has not. Simon, put your bonfire down. Hey, I wasn't expecting you. Let's chat. Hey, guess what I've been into lately? Munching on fried dough and just walking around. Used to be more into eating raisin bread and parading around. This is totally different. I mean, that's fair. Raisin bread is really good. Fried dough also sounds pretty nice, because, I mean, that could be basically anything. That's basically a donut. And donuts are, like, the best food ever. I know I've mentioned this many a time before, but I don't know if I've mentioned it in this series or not. I'm not huge into sweets. Mainly probably because I just simply never really had any growing up, so my body is just not really all that accustomed to sugar. But donuts, I can just gorge. And if you ever wonder, like, what I mean by, like, I'm not really that into sweets, I have been eating away at a chocolate bar since Christmas. Now, just to give you an idea of the size of the chocolate bar, this is another one of the same size. They're not terribly big, I wouldn't say. They're pretty standard. Let me put this up here. You might notice it's I've had 3 pieces of it. And I only actually had 2 because it's a weird flavor. It is popcorn. No, I'm not joking. It is popcorn. I gave my sister, who really likes sweets, a piece to see what she thought of it, because I'm still unsure. It's not terrible, but, like, it doesn't taste right. And there are some chocolate bars I can also eat, and, like, it decently quickly anyway. But the thing with those chocolate bars is they're things like Aero bars, which are not as big as they look. Then there's things like, you know, I can generally eat 1 Kit Kat, like a proper 4-bar Kit Kat. I can eat that. But also, a Kit Kat is not all that much chocolate and is a fair bit just wafer, which is not as sweet. You're probably noticing the trend. I can generally eat a whole chocolate bar in one sitting if it's not a terribly sweet or terribly big chocolate bar. Otherwise, I really struggle to eat through it, because like I'll start eating it and then my stomach will start getting really upset if I eat too much, so. Again, probably just simply because I've never had the most amount of sugar. With the exception being I can just gorge donuts. But donuts are also not the sweetest things. They tend to be a little more on the... little closer to savory. They're not savory, but they're closer to savory than like a chocolate bar. Even like a chocolate donut is still like... there's a lot of like flour in there and like other things to like bulk it out that aren't sweet. So I tend to prefer like... this is gonna betray my Canadianness. Well, more show how Canadian I am. I tend to prefer like a maple syrup glazed donut or like a honey glazed donut. Those are pretty good. Get like a maple glazed like apple fritter donut thing, and they're so freaking good. Which is a lot of sugar, but it's also a more natural sugar? I don't know. I honestly don't know what it is about me and chocolate bars. I don't know what it is about them that I just can't really do. And it also goes to gummies. Like, I have like a tin of like gummy candy up there, and I've been slowly eating away at it. Because I can't eat a lot at a time. So I really need to change this outfit. At least the pants. I don't like them. I bought them because I was like, maybe Simon will like them, and then I saw that he really, like, his house contains a bonfire, and I could make a bonfire. So. Let's push all this stuff around. Make these snowballs nice and big. And yeah, as I announced in a community post, mostly because I made mention of it in yesterday's video and yesterday's stream, well, day before yesterday's stream, I was planning on doing Pokemon Legends Arceus for a video series. After starting to record it and getting about an hour and a half in, I basically came to the conclusion it would be far better as a stream series, just because I forgot how kind of grindy it is. And, like, I could definitely do a kind of grindy game as a video series, but not a quick video series. And, like, because, like, I could edit it down. I am fully capable of editing. I know if you only watch this series, you're probably like, are you, though? It's like, yeah, I am. It's just this series, I could probably edit a lot of stuff and make really short episodes, but where the fun in that be? This is just chill cozy time. Why would you not want chill cozy time to be long? I mean, come on now. You're just chilling with your buddy Steph. That's just how it goes. I'll just casually steal a line from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I'm Steven. Everybody's friend. The funny thing is, it's Krillin saying that, and honestly, aside from height, I'm a Krillin. It makes sense. And before anyone thinks I'm being majorly down on myself, you just have a negative view of Krillin. You did it! Can't believe it. Got everything right. Yeah, okay, we've seen this one before. Which I gotta say, like, I need to stand up for a specific Dragon Ball Z character that everybody shits on. And I don't understand. Everybody shits on Yamcha. And I think it is just because in the very early seasons, he did get beat up a lot. We'll read this first. To someone on an island out there, I found this DIY recipe written in my dream journal this morning. I don't remember writing it down. I've entrusted my recipe to the sea in hopes that someone makes it. It'd make me happy if you used it. Good luck, Gala. I think we've had Gala before. It's a rocking horse. Okay. But just stop and think about this for a moment. Yamcha, being, you know, a normal human, he's nothing special. I mean, neither is Krillin. But Yamcha is nothing special. He's just a buff human. Is able to go toe-to-toe with aliens that are far stronger than the average human, who literally wipe out crowds of humans with, like, a wave. He doesn't win, but let's be real here. Yamcha put up a semi-decent fight in most of the encounters he was in for a regular human. Krillin tended to put up a better fight. Krillin trained a lot more. Krillin trained with one of said aliens a lot more. It makes sense that Krillin would be stronger. Krillin also had formal training where I don't think Yamcha ever did. Like... And then you go all the way back to the original Dragon Ball, and like... As much as, yeah, this is pre-Super Saiyan Goku, but Yamcha puts up a fight against Goku when he was younger. Like, Yamcha ain't weak. It's just the threats have to be super strong, or else there's no real tension to whatever, you know, whatever series it is, because Goku is just absurd. Hey there, Pinky. Hi there, Wah. What's the latest? Doesn't Astera look Trey's pretty in the snow, Wah? It does, I think. I don't exactly know. I think that means very in French. I don't know. There's our money rock. We found it. But yeah, like, I feel like I'm one of the only defenders of, like, some of the more, the lower power human characters in Dragon Ball. Because, like, you've gotta keep the context in mind of what they're fighting. Like, as later series have basically gone on to show, as much as he hadn't tapped into that strength yet, both Goku and Vegeta are basically gods. Like, what is a human to do other than die? But nah, because it's funny, we gotta make fun of Yamcha. Okay, I mean, have fun with that, but I ain't gonna do it. Dude got his life together and is living a happy life. You know? Same with Krillin. Like, shit. Gonna be honest, most of you out there would probably die to have the life Krillin has. A happy partner, you know, happy child, nice family life. Super powerful friend that you know basically will make sure there's never any major danger to you or your family. Like, gets to chill on an island with a weird old dude with a turtle shell in his back a lot of the time. Like, come on now, it sounds like a pretty nice life, you know. Like, I know I'd basically kill to have that kind of life. You know, it'd be pretty cool. Yep, there's my shovel. Wouldn't kill for that kind of life. Losing my shovel like that. But, I do want to... Okay. I'm just thinking back to this YouTuber I watched, them doing, like, their top 10 favorite games. And they did have Animal Crossing. I think they had New Leaf as their pick. Might have been City Folk. But it was just Animal Crossing in general. And they made mention of something that, like... Okay, I want to get you guys' opinion on this. Because maybe I'm missing something. Or maybe I'm just playing the game differently than most people. I'm going to be completely honest. Aside from the crafting tools, I don't feel a difference in the vibe of New Horizons to the older games. to me, this still feels like Animal Crossing. And, like, I do understand that there's a lot of people who don't see it that way. And I'm just trying to understand, like, why? That's what I'm trying to understand. Okay, through all the snow, Steven, I'll microwave us some protein shakes. Yoink. I mean, I'd rather just mix it in some water and drink it that way, rather than being hot. Put in a ton of effort in this room. Oh, I didn't mean decorating. I mean working out in here. Yeah, you wouldn't believe the sweat I can work up in here. But you can still smell it. And that's why smell-o-vision would not be a very great idea. Because, like, it's something that he basically made mention of, like, to him, it doesn't feel like New Horizons has the same, like, magic as the older games. And I really question why? Yo, Steven, since I hear about you having some kind of special project, I was hoping you might be producing a low-budget yet artistically groundbreaking feature film. And so I dropped everything to get my headshots updated. Then I found out you've been working behind the scenes to get KK a gig on Astera. That's even cooler, Greenhorn. Kudos to you. You clearly take this whole resident representative thing pretty seriously. In fact, your dedication inspired me to get something for you. Here you go, big boy. 14 gil and some pocket lint. It's yours. Recognize this? They call it an outdoor bench. It might come in handy for that special project. Wink, wink. Now I leave the rest in your capable hands, Greenhorn. It's just the vibe he gives me. I mean, he basically gave me the equivalent of that because, like, I've got outdoor seating for the season. I don't need worse outdoor seating. I do need to get some of the decorations I just threw down cleaned up, but, like, I really don't need this. Oh, I definitely don't need that. That's a bench? No. No. I'm so offended by this, I'm selling it. That is not a bench. That's like I mean, maybe a workout bench. You know, the kind that you're meant to only really use to, like, sit on to help you change, set things on. But that ain't no outdoor bench. But, like, I'm really trying to understand why people don't much care for New Horizons. And, like, I'm not doing it in a way of wanting to change your mind. I'm legitimately just curious. Because I've always enjoyed it. And, like, I'm gonna be honest, playing on my own time, like, not for a series, I think I've put more time into New Horizons. Oh, I didn't even catch. We'd already, okay. We are, like, really zooming on fossils. I think I've put more time into New Horizons than any other game just playing it on my own. Like, for a series, that's currently New Leaf, because New Leaf got a whole year. City Folk didn't make it to a whole year. Wild World probably would have made it to a whole year had I not knocked my microphone over and loaded the save state that completely nuked everything. Hence why Mic Boom, I cannot knock this over. Alright, what are the tournament prices right now? 61. Ooh, okay. Morning price was higher. Yeah, I'm selling that outdoor bench. Okay. I do want that coffee set. I want this. I'll buy it. Ah, jeez, I'm feeling congested. I've been feeling congested all day. But, like, I almost want to say, and, like, if people have other responses to me asking my question, then, you know, give them below. Or once I do plan on eventually reopening a Discord. I might actually just make a new Discord instead of using my old one, just because, like, as much as I do like the history that's in my old stream Discord, there is also a lot of painful memories in there. And they're only painful because those people are now not in my life anymore. I also, like, okay. Here is a way to describe this as to why I'm also so hesitant to have that Discord open again. I trust all of y'all that watch my stuff right now. I would fully trust all of you within that server. Knowing that you could probably, without a huge amount of effort, track down my ex. What I don't trust is people in the future who might track down my ex and possibly harass her, because I do not want that. Like, so if I just simply don't open that server back up and make a new server instead, that removes that possibility. Like, I do not want people bothering my ex. Like, because, like, it's one of those things of more, I've been on the internet long enough, watched enough, you know, creators go through a breakup, and then, like, years later, have people continue trying to, like, build drama or, you know, cause problems for these people who just want to move on with their lives. You know. And, like, I can't speak for my ex, but that's all I want to do. I want to just, all of that, I want to leave in the last year, so, you know, I do want to create a new server, which I'll probably do at some point soon-ish. Get these hay beds sold. They're 400 bells each. I don't think that's a bad deal, based on what you use to make them. If it's just weeds. But, yeah. I do want to get a Discord set up again, so that I can, like, have a little Discord invite link in every description, so any of you guys that use Discord can join, and then there's an easy way to communicate. I'm kind of also still maybe waiting to see if YouTube implements a thing they were talking about months ago that I was kind of expecting to already be a thing. They basically were talking about months ago, adding a feature not only that would help boost the views of lower subscriber channels, which would be great, I'd love that, but also effectively, in a way, building a little, like, expanding the community tab to be more than just what it is. If that makes sense. Like, it basically, from what they described, it would turn it into a mini Discord. With, obviously, more moderation to it, because it would have YouTube's moderation tools, and, like, adult content would be a hard no, where Discord, technically you can share adult content, you just, you know, if I ever made a server, or when I make a server for my channel, it'll be, you know, it's gonna be an E for everyone server. There's not gonna be any adult content. That is a definite thing. I don't want to deal with any of that. Neither do any of you. Catch this butterfly. But yeah, like, I'm kind of waiting to see if YouTube does that, because that would be easier, honestly. Maybe they have done it, and it's just only for larger channels. I don't know yet. I haven't really kept up on it. I've been just waiting to see the community tab change, basically. Blah. Getting really impatient. So I might just set up a Discord anyway, and then when/if YouTube ever does that, that just gives me a way of communicating with any of y'all who don't want Discord, or don't have Discord, or, you know. I just like having a little place to actually make it feel like, you know, this is more of a community. Because that is one big advantage to Twitch. is it does feel a lot more community-like, just because, like, an ironing board. I already have some of those, so I can sell that. Just because of, like, the chat being, like, directly right there, and, you know, anyone in the chat can easily see other people in the chat, and, like, but that's mainly just because Twitch is all live streams. So, man, I am really impatient on fishing today. It's like, that's almost certainly why Twitch has more of a community feel to it, which is where if YouTube could add a feature like that, it would be really good for making this feel more like a proper community. Because, like, not only would I be able to talk to you guys better, you guys would be able to talk to each other better, and that'd be pretty cool. And it would also solve a bit of the problem of, like, me giving people my personal Discord, which technically is what would be in a Discord server I make anyway, just to be like, hey, you know, want to do a thing, try to organize something. That's all I can really do at the moment, you know. Which I do understand probably comes across a bit creepy. I'm not just trying to get into people's DMs, it's just I don't have a better way of going about things right now. Another fish. We probably got enough things caught, though. I don't want today to be super long, especially where I do want to, I want to work on recording more Katamari. Well, We Love Katamari. I also need to finish up the Dungeon Defenders run I was doing, which will probably take about the next hour or more. Dungeon Defenders takes a long time. If you've ever wondered why I've never been like, I should do a Dungeon Defenders series. I mean, admittedly, doing it like a series, just playing through the stages to show the story, would probably not take the longest, but even then, most rounds do still tend to take, you know, 40, 50 minutes. Which is quite a long time for videos, especially when, like, I don't imagine it would be a terribly popular series. Though I say that, Dungeon Defenders is still pretty popular. I would not be surprised if multiple people watching this know what Dungeon Defenders is, or have played it, or still play it. Like, it's one of those games where it was super popular back, like, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 days. I bought it on PC back then. And it's still getting updates, even though they've been trying so hard to make their next game. They still are just like, yeah, people are just playing the original. So, where to end today? I have so many choices. I do like me some choices. You know, I wanna end it sitting here. What here is for? I will probably change my outfit after I'm done recording today. But yes, with that, I do want to thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then! And now in this end card, I'd like to ask if you liked the video, hey, could you hit the like button for me? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? That'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.